The human papilloma virus, aka HPV, is the shameless virus that causes HPV infection, which is the world's most common STI. Over 300 million women currently have this virus, while the number of men with the virus remains unknown. Fortunately, 90% of the people who get infected with the virus are able, with the help of their immune system, to clear it off within 2 years of infection. Otherwise, dead body for surplus.
I could have killed a lot.
Still, about 10% of those infected, especially those with weakened immune systems, will not be able to clear off the virus. When this is the case, we say that the HPV is persistent, and this is when shit can mistakenly hit the fan and mess things up sensationally. You see, while most of the infected people will easily take care of the virus, those who develop persistent HPV are at risk of developing genital warts and cancers of the cervix, vagina, vulva, anus, penis, as well as cancer of the esophagus. So those of you who like to grab penis and choke from out until it touches the bottom of your stomach, please always make sure that the penis is HPV and STD free before you allow access into your esophagus. Anyway, many of the people who have HPV are not even aware that they have it all. Not until they start seeing genital warts, or worst case scenario, when cancer develops. That is why we have to be very, very careful. We have to be what? Very careful. Now, there are two major groups of HPV. We have the high risk and the low risk HPV. The low risk HPV is known to cause genital warts and rarely ever causes cancer. But you see that high risk one, Abi? That is the one that needs very close marking because of its strong association with cancer. Luckily, there are HPV vaccines that can be taken to protect against the deadly strains of high risk HPV. Children from the age of 9 and adults no older than 45 years can get vaccinated and be protected as long as they are not infected with the high risk HPV at the time of vaccination. Finally, if you are a woman, you have started benching and you are at least 21 years old, you should be getting a pap smear test done every 3 years to screen for cervical cancer. And the goal is very easy. You see, even if you have the deadly cancer-causing strains of HPV, with regular pap smear screening, you can quickly detect any cancerous changes at the earliest stage and be able to deal with it effectively before it gets to full-blown cancer. Not sensational at all.